Do you wear purple underwear?
Watch it.
Let everyone know with PressBox newest T-shirt. Go to PressBoxOnline.com and order now. Orders received by midnight Monday will get a special one-time price. 2 shirts for $20 plus shipping. Only at PressBoxOnline.com. Welcome back to Inside PressBox, presented by Maryland Mutual Mortgage. And let's take a look at our photo of the week, brought to you by Ferocity MMA Club and Gracie Jiu-Jitsu Academy, offering classes 6 days a week for amateurs, beginners, and professionals, not to mention Rob Long. Go to ferocitymmmaclub.com for details.
Sabina Moran captured this shot of T-Sizzle following the Ravens'
T-Sizzle.
30-7 playoff defeat of the Kansas City Chiefs, which set the stage for this weekend's second-round clash with the Steelers. You can see more photos from the KC game and the Steelers game right now at PressBoxOnline.com, powered by Toyota.
And we just admitted that, Rob. It's no secret that we're taping this before the Steelers game. So when you're watching this, be it Saturday night at 11 or Sunday night in the morning, Sunday morning at 10:30, we're going to predict what people are going to be talking about.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be talking about a Ravens victory.
A Ravens victory, possibly going to New England, or perhaps maybe even being at home against the New York Jets, which I doubt. But I think the Baltimore Ravens are going to show up well in Pittsburgh. They always do. Pittsburgh and Baltimore gets together. It's always less than a touchdown game. I expect nothing less this time around.
You know, one of the things I want to talk to you about, because it is after that game, and let's almost assume we're going to have won, and we'll talk about how we're going to win the game. But who would you rather play if we do pass Pittsburgh?
I mean, it's tough to say, because if it's the Jets, that means you're at home. So I guess I'd rather go that way. I mean, the Jets going to have a tough defense. Rex Ryan's going to be pumped up, ready to go against his former team. Left nothing more but to beat the Ravens to get to the Super Bowl. If it's the Patriots, they're the best team in football right now. You're going up against a guy who knows the route to the Super Bowl
I don't want to face Brady.
No one knows the way to the Super Bowl better than Tom Brady.
No question about it. So how are the Ravens going to win this game, Rob?
Defense and timely offense. I'm looking at 20-16 Ravens, honestly. I think their defense has played phenomenal the last 8 games of the season. And it seems like since Terrell Suggs has been putting his hands on the quarterback, all of a sudden that secondary is not bad. You know, have you noticed that? The secondary is not that bad since Terrell Suggs has been putting his hands on the quarterback. I think he continues to do that. He had 2 sacks against Kansas City. I look for him to get to the quarterback. Even without the sacks, he'll get to Big Ben. I think that'll be the difference.
I think they're going to win. I think we're going to be talking about on Sunday about the offense that the Ravens came to play with. I think they're going to be much more aggressive. I don't think they're going to go into Pittsburgh playing not to lose. I don't think they can win if they do. I think they're going to do some of the same things they did in Kansas City. I think you're going to see a little bit trying to get Anquan Bolden the yards after catch. I remember when we acquired him, you were talking about yak. And that's, to me, whether you throw to him 35 yards or throw 6 and he runs 20, same thing.
He's that kind of guy. There's no doubt about that. And he has not been put in those situations. I think a lot of it is schematics. I agree with you. I don't know how aggressive they're going to be. I think when the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Ravens get together, they keep using the word respect to one another. I think both teams have a certain amount of fear to one another. And I think that fear comes out. Not only are the Ravens playing not to lose on the offense, but look at what the Steelers do offensively. They're not super aggressive against the Ravens either. So maybe a little bit more aggressive. But I don't think they're going to go willy-nilly with offense and razzle-dazzle you. I think both of those teams play closer to the vest offensively when they're going up against one another.
Sunday, will we be talking about either of these teams having run the ball effectively? I don't think so.
No, I don't.
But I think we'll run for a little bit more yardage than Pittsburgh.
There's no doubt about it, because we're deeper in the backfield. But I think you're going to talk about a smash-mouth football game. Put it this way, Sunday, one way or the other, we're going to be questioning whether or not the winner of this game has enough in the tank to winning in an AFC Championship game. You know why? Because they're going to beat the crap out of one another.
I'm
telling you up front.
20-16 Ravens, you're picking?
20-16.
And I'm picking 19-17 Ravens, so we're on the same page.
Right.
All right? Okay, Rob, last question before we get out of here. If you had to pick one Steelers player you wanted on the Ravens, who would that be?
Marquise Pouncey. Put him at the center. I like Matt Burke. I love Matt Burke personally, but he put Marquise Pouncey in the middle of that offensive line. They just had an instant upgrade.
All righty. Well, we've been asking our Facebook fans that question all week, and Stuart said Troy Polamalu or possibly James Harrison. My hatred for Hines Ward is too deep to even think about him playing for the Ravens. Thanks, Stort.
Just like on the radio, get in where you fit in. Become a Facebook fan of PressBox to get in on the show. See who's coming up now, next week's show, and submit your questions. It's all driven, of course, by Toyota.
And we'll be right back to wrap this up and take a look at the week ahead.
Change your life with Investors United School of Real Estate. Go to investorsunited.com for details.